inflatable toy was a penguin. Colby sees Mama kick this penguin, leaves. Comes back a little while later with a sign that, you want to know what the sign is? Take a look at the sign that Colby drew. No kicking penguins. I love the fact that that penguin looks like he's still saying, why are you kicking me? But the sign, no kicking penguins, right? Now, over the holidays, Colby's uncle sees that sign, loves it. How could you not love that? Scans it, posts it on the internet, and it goes everywhere. Everybody starts circulating this picture of this no kicking penguins. It gets to a point where a British scientist in Antarctica sees it, then does something with it, sends Colby an email with this photo. A no kicking penguin scan. That's just outside the British research facility in Antarctica. So, there's a penguin in the background. You know, little penguin sitting there going, what? So, down there, it's now official policy. No kicking penguins. That's fantastic. Plus, Colby's uncle is now selling t-shirts with that drawing to raise money for autism. So what has a penguin ever done to you? Like, what has a penguin ever done to you to not wear that shirt? NoKickingPenguins.org. NoKickingPenguins.org. That's the URL. Go get one of them shirts. Here's Milo Minute.
The one you just heard who was shouting out the loudest was Colby, who was sitting right here, by the way. So Colby happens to be my nephew. This all started Thanksgiving of last year when my sister showed up at my other sister's house and ran through this story about the drawing. Just waiting on our slides to come up here now. So here's the infamous original drawing. If any of you were out wandering around in the lobby, you'd actually see it there lying out there on a small table, so you can have a look at it later on if you'd like. But this is the infamous drawing. So my wife thought that it'd be nice if we made a shirt for my sister from this drawing. So here's the infamous shirt. My brother, who was home from the States for Christmas, saw the shirt, heard the story, thought it was great. Now, Craig's a real internet whiz. He has his own blog and all that sort of thing. He spends a lot of time on the internet. He put this story on his blog and it went viral, and that's how it ended up in the Antarctic. So we thought that's a pretty neat story, so we put a story in the paper about it. This story, a normal high-volume news story for us, would have about 5,000 hits on it. This story is now up over 130,000 hits. It went viral right around the world. So we thought this is a great way of maybe raising awareness and funds for autism. So myself and my sister met with Trish Williams, and we knocked around a few ideas, and I asked Trish, have you got anything that maybe our Rotary group would be able to have a look at here? And she mentioned about a musical playground that they were looking at. I said, hey, that's a great fit for our auction. So that simple drawing by a 7-year-old boy will now result in a $18,000 outdoor musical playground on the grounds of the Elaine Dobbins Center for Autism. So here's a story that was ran on that announcement. And there's a little something about Rotary Harmony Park. I think we're having that up and running sometime in the early summer, Trish. I'm looking around for you now. That's what we're aiming for. So make sure you have an eye for it. It'll be located alongside the walking trail there near the center, so it's open for everyone's use, not just for the center's use. So when you hear it's open, please drop by and have a look at it. We also thought that we would look at internet sales of this as well, of the drawing. So we've had shirts and mugs on sale on the internet for a while, and we're up around $3,000 in sales from that. That's been raised as well, and that's for both the U.S. and here in Newfoundland. We're also selling mugs and shirts at the center now as well. Am I correct, Trish? And we make a lot more profit off that, guys. So please drop by the center and have a look at the mugs and T-shirts that we have there. Now, Colby is actually quite an artist. This drawing he did very quickly. But if you're out wandering around the lobby, you would see a few of his other drawings, and I have a few of them here. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned. This is actually a guy from down in the States who bought a shirt for him and his child. He took a photo, sent it back to us, and we actually have a lot of these sorts of photos, so the sales are going really well so far. There's actually a Facebook page, and I think right now there's about over 2,500 friends, I think, on this page. But my sister's saying more, so it's gone even higher now. This is one of his drawings. As you can see, he's fond of penguins, and you can see the little one there is riding on the parents' feet as they do. He's very fond of flamingos as well. He spends a few weeks every year with my mother and father down in Florida, and he became very fond of flamingos, and he came home and he drew them. He also spent some time, as you can see, at an amusement park, so you can see the water slide, the roller coaster, the Ferris wheel. It's all here in the drawing that he's done. Now, I thought it'd be nice if you could all meet Colby, so I'd actually like for him and his mom, Michelle, to step forward now and maybe say a few words. So, Michelle and Colby, please come to the stage.
Good morning, teachers. I will be a very great no-kicking penguins. And everything else has a picture on this very great things. And anywhere else like to play in their song and their very many things that begin to be a very great no-kicking penguins. And this is our own emperor and king and Adamies and macaronis, rockhopper, Ganto, and Galvanic penguins and African penguins. It's coming from nokickingpenguins.org. They begin somewhere else as No Kicking Penguins, and this is a very good teller. It's coming from this side through here, from the musical playground, and they draw in very great tellers in the circus. Then other kinds of penguins live in Antarctica, and then their provinces, then the sides, organelles, then he says in their own pannier parks, and then it begins to be in the begin the microphones. Thank you.
I just wanted to come up and say a few words. I hope you all enjoyed the piece about Colby's No Kicking Penguin sign. It's amazing how this drawing has resulted in so much attention worldwide. I wanted to thank the Rotary Club for choosing the Autism Society as a beneficiary for this wonderful event tonight. And we are delighted and proud, as a result of Colby's drawing, the Rotary Harmony Park will be created. Thank you very much.
Well, there's some things you just can't script, huh?